8-year-old boy in Jiangsu develops cerebral infarction after infecting Mycoplasma pneumonia. Imminent bankruptcy, layoffs, unemployment wave, people return home early for the new year. Cooking violates CCP taboos, popular food influencer announces no longer making egg fried rice. Xi family's involvement in China's electric car business makes China-EU dispute more complicated. It's all covered in today's China Truths. 8-year-old boy in Jiangsu develops cerebral infarction after infecting Mycoplasma pneumonia. Recently, there have been significant outbreaks of pneumonia in cities like Beijing, Tianjin, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Chengdu, Zhuhai, and others. Influenza A, Influenza B, COVID-19, Mycoplasma, adenovirus, respiratory syncytial virus, and other infections are spreading concurrently. Many young children are experiencing prolonged high fevers, and in some cases, it has escalated to severe pneumonia. Recently, an 8-year-old boy known as Xiaobao, pseudonym, from Nantong, Jiangsu, suffered a cerebral infarction after contracting Mycoplasma pneumonia, drawing significant attention. According to the Modern Express, on November 1st, Xiaobao's mother brought him to the pediatric department for treatment due to a persistent cough and high fever. Unexpectedly, after 3 days of hospitalization, in the early hours of November 4th, Xiaobao wet the bed and displayed symptoms such as staring with his right eye, right side limb paralysis, and an inability to speak. A cranial magnetic resonance imaging revealed a brainstem infarction. Xiaobao had an acute infarction in the brainstem and right cerebellum, with blockage of the basilar artery. Subsequently, Xiaobao was transferred to the PICU, Pediatric Intensive Care Unit. After consultations with various departments, it was confirmed that childhood cerebral infarction is extremely rare, and it was considered to be related to Mycoplasma pneumonia combined with a hypercoagulable state. Ultimately, Xiaobao's condition was stabilized through surgical treatment. Mainland netizens expressed concerns, stating, "This is too frightening." Some raised the question, "This doesn't seem like ordinary mycoplasma, what's happening? Why is there a widespread outbreak in the country?" It's a nationwide outbreak, very similar to the previous epidemic, even the symptoms are alike. One netizen bluntly said, "To put it plainly, it's COVID-19, but they don't allow using that term. My child had a fever of 40 degrees Celsius and then needed to queue for treatment because all the kids in front also had a 40 degrees Celsius fever." The situation is not optimistic. As reported earlier, there have been cases of children's fatalities documented due to high fever and a rapid decline in health shortly after admission to the hospital, and sadly, they have not survived. Bankruptcy, layoffs, unemployment wave, people return home early for the new year. China's economy grapples with persistent challenges as companies confront the looming specter of bankruptcy or layoffs, intensifying the unemployment rate. Recently, ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, officially confirmed the closure of its gaming subsidiary, Chaoshi Guanyan, putting thousands of employees at risk of job cuts. In a report by Yahoo News Finance Express on November 27, Alibaba Group, the Chinese e-commerce and cloud computing giant, shut down its quantum computing research laboratory, signaling potential additional cost-cutting measures to boost profits. The closure of the laboratory will lead to around 30 employees losing their jobs. Adding to the turmoil, there is widespread online speculation that Alibaba is planning to lay off 25,000 employees. On November 22, Alibaba partner and chief talent officer Jiang Fang issued a clarification on Alibaba's internal network, stating that they had reported to the police. Surprisingly, within less than a week, an entire department was indeed cut. To manage costs, Alibaba has been downsizing its workforce since 2022, with the scale of layoffs surpassing 30,000 employees over the past few quarters. In response to this, some netizens humorously commented, "Layoffs are fake, workforce reduction is real." Moreover, according to Radio Free Asia, RFA, recent rumors suggest downsizing and layoffs in nearly 20 major private enterprises. One individual claimed to have been unemployed for 5 months, submitting over 8,000 resumes online and attending interviews with around 27 companies offline, all without success. An anonymous employee of an internet company in Shanghai disclosed to RFA that a substantial number of technology companies in Shanghai and Shenzhen are shutting down and laying off employees. Both mid-level and technical staff are being let go, and the development of new products has come to a standstill. After leaving, these individuals are not expected to return to Shanghai. In May of this year, Caixin reported that layoffs in real estate companies approached 200,000 in 2022, with some firms in the sector experiencing a staggering layoff rate of up to 73%. Mr. Yang from Yangzhou also informed RFA that many people in his vicinity have lost their jobs. In the tourist area where he resides, although there are many visitors, they tend to be transient, leading to a scarcity of those who stay and contribute to the local economy. This has caused homestay prices to drop by more than half. Returning home wave. Widespread layoffs in Chinese companies have prompted a considerable number of individuals to return home early for the new year this year. As reported by Yitsai, Guangdong Foshan Golden World Innovation Aluminum Industry Company, Limited, issued a New Year holiday notice, citing issues such as shrinking demand, overcapacity, and slim profits, common challenges faced by companies. The company's management informed Yitsai that, in addition to the early break, layoffs might also be on the horizon. Due to factors like industry overcapacity, the company is experiencing a decline in current orders, and personnel reductions may be necessary in certain departments. In a video, a Shenzhen resident expressed that despite several months remaining until spring, a significant number of migrant workers have already returned home early for the new year due to challenges in finding new jobs. She remarked, "It's only November, and there's already a substantial wave of people returning home in Shenzhen. I've heard that millions have already left early. Some are expressing heartbreaking screams as they depart. After leaving this time, they may never come back." Difficulty in reemployment. The waves of closures, unemployment, and layoffs have become trending topics on Chinese social media. Some netizens on Douyin expressed their frustration, stating that finding new employment after being laid off by companies is proving to be extremely challenging. In response to these challenges, veteran financial commentator Kai Shinquan told Radio Free Asia that the issues facing China go beyond mere economic concerns, they are primarily driven by political factors. It is a political problem, whether it's companies, individuals, foreign investments, officials, or ordinary people, there is currently no confidence in the future. Both companies and individuals are not making deep, long-term plans. Entrepreneurs are just thinking about getting through one day at a time, let alone individuals. According to RFA's report, this current wave of large-scale layoffs in Chinese companies bears similarities to the 1990s. The key distinction is that during the reform and opening up policy of that time, state-owned enterprises transitioned to a joint stock system and employees were compensated for their years of service, providing them with opportunities to explore new paths. The subsequent growth of the private sector absorbed a significant portion of these unemployed individuals. However, the current wave of unemployment is caused by the closure of private enterprises and the withdrawal of foreign investments from China. Cooking violates CCP taboos. Popular food influencer announces no longer making egg fried rice. Due to its connection with the death of Mao Zedong's son, Mao Anying, the common Chinese dish egg fried rice has become a taboo within the Chinese Communist Party. On November 25, 1950, Mao Zedong's eldest son, Mao Anying, involved in the Korean War, lost his life in an airstrike on the Chinese Communist Army's headquarters in Daeudong, North Pyongan Road, North Korea. In 2002, Yang Di, the former deputy director of the operations department of the general headquarters of the CCP, disclosed in a revised memoir that Mao Anying's act of cooking egg fried rice caused smoke, leading to the bombing and his death. The eggs used were a precious gift from the North Korean military to the then commander-in-chief of the Chinese Volunteer Army, Peng Dehuai. Since then, egg fried rice has been linked to Mao Anying. In recent years, around October 23, Mao Anying's birthday, and the days surrounding November 25, his Memorial Day, some Chinese netizens mention egg fried rice to express discontent with the authorities. Consequently, these three words have become sensitive terms on the mainland's internet. In the latest development on November 27, 2023, Wang Gang, a well-known Chinese food blogger, posted an egg fried rice video on his personal platforms, including Weibo and Bilibili. This led to an attack from nationalist individuals, known as Little Pink, accusing him of insulting a revolutionary martyr by cooking egg fried rice just 2 days after the Memorial Day for Mao Anying. Wang Gang promptly deleted the video. Late that night, Wang Gang issued an apology statement, claiming that his colleague had posted the egg fried rice video at 5 a.m. on the 27th, and due to being busy with other matters, he was not involved in the video's release, calling it his biggest mistake. He explicitly stated, first, in the future, all videos will be personally posted. Second, as a chef, I will no longer make or film egg fried rice. Wang Gang's ordeal sparked a heated online discussion, with users on the social platform X leaving comments like, "I'm completely baffled. I feel so sorry for him. This world is too absurd. Every day in China is a national disaster, and every moment of enjoyment has the potential to become an insult to China." Comment on Wang Gang insulting China. However, this isn't the first time Wang Gang has been involved in the egg fried rice controversy. On October 22, 2018, Wang Gang shared a video on home-cooked egg fried rice, which was reposted by the official Weibo account of the People's Daily, the party's mouthpiece, on the 24th. However, as it coincided with Mao Anying's Memorial Day, the People's Daily faced accusations from Little Pinks, and Wang Gang was also implicated. On October 24, 2020, Mao Anying's Memorial Day, Wang Gang uploaded a video demonstrating how to cook Yangzhou fried rice, prompting another attack from Little Pink nationalists. Wang Gang promptly apologized and removed the video. On November 25 this year, the official Chinese Academy of History released a 4-minute and 29-second short video on the 73rd anniversary of Mao Anying's death, denouncing the claim that Mao Anying died because he made egg fried rice and attracted enemy planes with the fire as the most malicious rumor. This news on the X social platform sparked numerous comments from netizens. "This is high-level trolling. It must be intentional. Xi family's involvement in China's electric car business makes China-EU dispute more complicated." On the eve of the China-EU summit to be held next month, a U.S. think tank issued a document saying that the involvement of the family of China's leader Xi Jinping in China's electric vehicle business has complicated Europe's efforts to get Beijing to comply with rules. On November 27, the Center for European Policy Analysis, CEPA, a U.S. think tank headquartered in Washington, issued an article stating that European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Charles Michel will go to Beijing next month to hold a China-EU summit with leaders of the Communist Party of China. When the two arrive in Beijing, they not only have to face the cold weather in Beijing, but also deal with the intricate problems between China and Europe, including electric vehicle subsidies. The article stated that members of Xi Jinping's family are involved in China's electric vehicle industry and have profited from government subsidies and the construction of new electric vehicle factories. A key figure among them is Daniel Foa, an Englishman who grew up in Wimbledon and is married to Wu Yanning, the daughter of Xi Jinping's sister Qianin. This summer, when Fisker, a struggling American startup electric car manufacturer, announced that it would establish a delivery center in Shanghai, Daniel Foa appeared and became a member of the company's Chinese board of directors. Daniel Foa moved to China in 2005, participated in a series of clean energy joint venture projects, and later married Wu Yanning, Xi Jinping's niece. The report quoted The Atlantic magazine's profile of Daniel Foa as saying, "So the same guy that used to hang out at dingy expat bars in Beijing now entertains CEOs and world leaders at the Great Hall of the People in Tiananmen Square." The article believes that Fisker is still in a difficult situation due to competition from Tesla electric vehicles and many local Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers. However, Chinese leaders are somewhat wary of the billionaire Elon Musk and want to reduce risks through people they trust. So Daniel FOA appeared. The article pointed out that Xi Jinping's family's involvement in the electric vehicle industry and thus in a major dispute between China and the EU will not surprise von der Leyen and her team, but will instead increase their confidence and ability to argue with Beijing. China, CCP, increasingly resorts to trade coercion, boycotts of European products and export controls on key raw materials. Von der Leyen also said, CCP promotes a China-centric and hierarchical global order. It promotes an agenda that ignores international rules and emphasizes the importance of national interests. This is contrary to our interests and values. Don't forget to comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. If you find the information helpful, please share this video with a friend to watch together. This will be a great source of motivation for our team to produce more and more quality and reliable videos. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths. Thank you for tuning in.